Don in London, hello. My daily video all about recovery from addiction to either substance or behaviour. My addictive substance, alcohol, my behaviour, equally addictive, work, relationships, people, places, things, fixing myself, awash with an ocean of alcohol. And those days are gone, I hope, just one day at a time. The length of my recovery is measured in days, just being one at a time. And I share here some experience, strength and hope from the fellowship of AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, from this book, Daily Reflections. 1 page a day, a little bit of encouragement to stay with the path of sobriety. And for July 11th, this is what it says, a turning point. Oh, and before I say that, I don't speak for AA, I am just one voice, and we need the voice of many in order to find our own path and hope that life will work one day at a time. A turning point. A great turning point in our lives came when we sought for humility as something we really wanted. That's just being right-sized with the world, not bigger or smaller than anybody else, just right-sized. Rather than as something we must have, just seeking it. Either the AA way of life becomes one of joy, or I return to the darkness and despair of alcoholism. Joy comes to me when my attitude concerning God and humility turns to one of desire rather than burden. So when I talk about God, I was an agnostic for a long time. But these days, the idea that God is truth, love, and works through others, and is the wisdom of others, seems to give me a yearning for that in my life. The darkness of my life changes to radiant light when I arrive at the realization that being truthful and honest in dealing with my inventory, and that's my inventory of defects as well as assets, that's my fear, brave face, ego. Results in my life being filled with serenity, freedom and joy. Trust in my higher power deepens, and that's the greater good of living. And the flush of gratitude spreads through my being. I am convinced that by being humble is being truthful and honest in dealing with myself and God. It is then that humility is something I really want, rather than being something I must have or acquire. So humility is right-sized with the world and everything in it. No bigger, no smaller. I have a right to be here in some capacity. And when it's going good, or when it's going in a more difficult way, because life just offers both, the serenity prayer helps me try and find balance again. So to God, O good conscience, as you choose to understand, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And it is for me just for today.